Hello, guys. Welcome back. This is Kilo Delta 6, Sierra Bravo Romeo Tom in Pahrump, Nevada. And I just want to go over, just something, interesting that I found. And I may have mentioned this in another video already, but I'm just wondering how come nobody else has mentioned this about the FT-2000. I can't be the only person in the world that's figured this out. There must be other hams or other uh, users or receiver or shortwave receivers or shortwave listeners, I should say, that have found this out. This radio is dual receive on the same band only, okay, according to specifications. It doesn't have actual it has two separate receivers, but you must be on the same band. It's not, I forgot what they call it, so this is just dual receive on the same band, okay? Other radios out there have completely different inputs, and you actually have a true two-band radio, and those radios go for like $4,000 or $5,000, $4,000, whatever it is. I bought this radio. Now, excuse my desk. I'm going to show you what a mess it is, but please excuse it. I'm a bachelor. I'm a ham operator, and naturally, a lot of ham operators are messy, but this is nothing. This is nothing. I had to clean off my desk here. So here's the DMU unit. I got everything, what you see here, of course, including the microphone, all the cables, for $1,600 out the door. To me, that was a good price. I said, let me grab it. Being the fact that this radio, like I said, it is pristine. There is not one mark on it. I don't know if I could. There's the top of the radio, of course. There's the side. This radio, let's see if I can get the camera here. You really can't see too much back there. I got it against the thing. But like I said, it's miraculously spotless. I have never seen a used radio in this good a condition in my life. You know what? Even if I overpaid by $100, $200, I really don't care, because I could turn around and sell this if I want to make some money down the road. I might be able to sell it for what I got, or I might be able to make a little more money of a profit. I don't know. But if someone wants this radio bad enough, they're going to pay me for what I want, especially keeping this radio in pristine condition. I'm going to either make myself a cover or see if I can find one. Doesn't make a difference what I pay for it. If it's new, used, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm definitely going to invest in that. Now here, let me get to the thing I'm talking about here. This radio does receive on two bands simultaneously. Now, of course, this is 10 meters and this is 20 meters. This is 14 megahertz apart. Now, let me see if I can. The main band is on 10 meters. Okay, let me put that up. Now, I had somebody on here earlier who was in a QSO. Let's see. Hold on. Naturally, nobody's going to talk now. Let's see if I can find somebody. Then I'll take you down to.
Okay, Scott, I'll catch you again on 10. Be well. Bye-bye.
Okay, that was the first person. Let me see if I can find somebody else here. I want to see if I can find a stronger signal for you guys.
And from Mexico, here, my name is Rick, Radio India Charlie Kilo Rick, and I'm about 45 miles southwest of Atlanta, Georgia, in the small town here of Moreland, Georgia. Back to you, X-Ray Echo 2 Lima Golf Radio N4RLD, over.
Okay, so that is the 10-meter band. Now let's listen to 20 meters on the sub-VFO. Watch this. There was somebody on here earlier. Let's see if I can find somebody. You can even see the noise level. The noise level is close to S3, S2.5, S3. Let's see if I can find somebody for you guys.
W4RNO. How you doing there, Dick?
Kilometers east of San Francisco. 40 kilometers east of San Francisco. The name here is Jim. And thank you very much.
Roger, you're 5 and 9 in Charlie Oscar.
Yeah, okay, oh boy, thank you. Again, you're a 5 and 5. Over.
Roger.
Okay, I guess there's a concert. I mean, not a concert, a contest going on. Very rarely do I hear contests during the week, but like I said, it's been 10 years since I've been on ham radio, 8 or 9 minimum. So there's the 20-meter band. Okay, I'm getting continuous S8, S9, and I've even heard louder. And here's the sub audio.
Something for Alpha Echo. What's that from?
Kilo 4, Charlie Alpha Echo.
Kilo 4, Charlie Alpha Echo. Thanks for the call. Engineering Miles.
Okay, so let's jump over to the 10-meter band.
Delta Juliet, Victor Kilo 4, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo, N4RLD. Good afternoon there into Australia. N4RLD. I wonder if we got long path. N4RLD. Name is Rick, and I'm here near Atlanta. Over.
Yeah, it would have been nice to hear Australia at this time of the day, but I didn't think I'd hear them. But they probably are on long path where I can't hear them. But this is what I'm saying. So here we go. Let's listen to 2.
Echo 0, Zulu November Victor.
Let's see. At the moment, I copy you about a 5 and 5. You're 5 and 5 here, short path. Over.
So there you have it. You know, when I get a close up, you know, this is all just dust. I already explained. I mean, it's really hard to keep a radio clean in Nevada. I mean, well, the desert, I should say. So that's why I have to get a cover. I have to keep this covered every single day because I do not want the dust to sink into here. I want to keep this radio in pristine condition as I can. And whenever I had radios, which I'll tell you this, I've never, whether I buy new or used, I've never put anything on top of radios. I don't know why people do that. Even if they have rubber feet, somewhere along the line, you're still going to scratch the radio somewhere. Even if you take off a cable, the cable hits the cabinet, a cord, anything. I don't know why in the world people have, you know, sit anything on top of radios, especially when they're spending $2, $3, $4, $5. I've seen guys spend $7,000, $8,000 on radios, and they have just a bunch of stuff on top of the radio, and they don't know how to take care of the radio. I've never, well, you know, I'm lying. Back in the old days, I used to. Okay, but you know, as you get older, you get smarter. I just don't like you know, putting stuff on top of radios. And when I did put stuff on top of radios, I'll tell you how I did it. I put a towel. I made myself a cover. I put a towel, and then I would cut out the area here as to get airflow, and I cut out the speaker area. But I would have a towel under there, a black towel, and it would. Then the equipment would sit on there, but I would never have I would never have any equipment sitting on the radio by itself. If I did, it was because I was just dumb at the time and I didn't realize it. But as I see this more and more, people are damaging radios like crazy. Whenever you see radios, they always got scratches on them, you know. And now here's another thing. You know, many hams are not going to like this, but when you sell a ham radio on the internet, why don't you clean it up? Whenever I sold my equipment, if you go back, if you could find some of my equipment that I've sold, my equipment was always in very clean, if not excellent condition, mint condition. And the radios, I always cleaned my radios. I never put radios up for sale or any kind of equipment that is full of dust, marks, and everything. I don't understand how some of these ham operators get away with that. Excellent condition, clean condition, this and that. And meanwhile, when you look at the photograph, there are nothing but fingerprints, smudges. I mean, so much dust. If you blew it, it probably looked like a movie. Hey guys, when you're selling a radio, have the brains to clean off the radio, Make it presentable. That's part of the sale. But unfortunately, a lot of hams, they may be smart, maybe not, but some of them may be smart, but a lot of hams don't have common sense. They just don't have common sense, So, I mean, and they buy the radio like that. How do you know if the guy's taking care of the radio like that? How do you know what it's like on the inside of the radio? It's like the old saying: if you go in a restaurant and you use their restroom, the public restroom, and it's filthy, what do you think it looks like in the kitchen? The first place the public sees is the restroom, and if that's filthy, I guarantee you the kitchen is twice as filthy. So if the radio's dirty on the outside, who knows what's going on the inside? You don't know. So this is a word for you guys out there who may sell equipment in the past. In the future, clean up the radio. How long is it going to take? You just take a cloth, wipe it down, get a little damp washcloth, clean off the front. I've gotten some equipment where it was just pure filthy. And I would, that's why I'm very, very skeptical about buying off anyone anymore. I buy in store. I very rarely I will buy from somebody private. It has to be, I have to come by and look at the radio. I will not have somebody ship me a radio anymore. No way I'll do that anymore. So I know I'm ranting a little bit, guys. I'm sorry about that. But I just want to basically show you that this FT-2000 is fantastic. If you have any questions about the radio's operation, or if you have any interest in it, if you have the same radio, give me let me know. Contact me either via email, or if you want to make a comment, I'll be glad to answer any questions that you may want. I just ordered the FT SEC, whatever you want to call that, the vertical, the 43-foot vertical. So it'll come out to about close to 50 feet when I'm done with it, when I put it on a steel mast. And that'll be my, I'm going to either make an inverted L, a dipole, or just a vertical. I'm not sure yet, but I have to wait for about 2 weeks for that to get here. And just like I said, all the odds and ends that I forgot about, the cables. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that on purpose, guys. I'm rocking in a chair. That's a bad habit when I'm making a video. Sorry about that. So it's going to take me a while to get this set up. This radio's not set up for transmit yet. I was going to do it today, set it up for transmit, maybe on the 40-meter band, but we had a really crazy weather system come through here this morning. It was beautiful yesterday. It was in the 70s. That's the day I should have done it. And this morning I woke up, the wind was blowing about 50, 60 miles an hour. The temps were about 30 degrees, and it was snowing. Well, not snowing, but flurries. Snow wasn't going to stick, but man, it was miserable out here this morning. And I had to go to work of all days, but that's okay. Made some money today. And right now it's calmed down. It's starting to get sunny again. So that's what the weather is like here in the Nevada desert. It could be beautiful 1 minute and then horrible the next. All right, guys, this is Tommy T, KD6SBR, saying 73s, and hopefully we'll make a contact soon on one of the bands. Bye-bye, guys.